I the Dragonfly because I'm always on the move, stopping briefly, then moving on again.
So she's lived in different places.
She toured, probably. Could it be Taylor Swift?
But that is my reality. Am I a triple threat? Quadruple? Quintuple?
They're trying to say that she's got her fingers in every pie.
Dragonflies aren't a threat to anybody. I just want the world to be a kinder place. It can be hard to have my voice heard above the crowd, but I've always found a way.
No, she's not the performer.
Maybe she's a host.
Is Delta Goodrum? She allowed on this network?
Being well known isn't always wonderful. I've had my share of tumbles in life, and there can be embarrassing low blows.
Tumbles. She's fallen over.
In life, something didn't go right, but it could be a gymnast.
But you just have to laugh and move on. After all, it's not a disaster, like the Titanic.
Do you feel me?
What do I want to be when I grow up? I don't know if dragonflies ever grow up. But right at this moment, I want to win the Masked Singer.
So pretty.
You with the sad eyes. Don't be discouraged, though I realize.
Beautiful. It's a great
Hard
voice.
to take a reach in a world.
Oh, I can hear her accent in there.
You can lose sight of it all, and the darkness inside can make you feel so small. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. Your true colors are beautiful, like a rainbow.
Ah, so rich, that voice.
And I see your true colors.
Oh, she's playing to the camera. She's done that
I see your
before.
true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. Your true colors are beautiful. Like a rainbow.
Dragonfly! How good was Dragonfly?
Amazing.
I love that song. I love
Beautiful.
just singing. It was just magical. It took me off to another place.
It's like an angel who's fallen down from heaven through the skylight of a church. So it's just beautiful. What a voice.
Yeah. I really was connected to that song. It just gave me goosebumps, and I thought you were incredible.
Look, I love the clues, but they didn't make any sense to me. So it was really, it's very difficult. I mean, there's a lot of tumbling.
What are you confused by?
I'm confused by all of it. That is a professional singer, and you know, I've got Taylor Swift vibes, to be honest. You know, I mean, that's a big one for this show, but you know what? Why wouldn't Taylor Swift want to be on this show?
You've got Taylor Swift. How are you going to shake that off?
I can't remember any lyrics right now, but I'm going to get involved.
Fed to you on a plate.
I was like,
It's actually really confusing. I think we're all stumped on this one. We're trying to figure out the Titanic, what that means.
Well, I think I cracked it. I think I know what the Titanic thing is.
What is
Yeah?
it?
Because if you take the Titanic clue and the amazing singing, it's obviously Celine Dion. She sang the theme song for it.
Did Her Heart Will Go On.
Yeah, and then the big thing that, you know, sort of her husband passed away. I'm so sorry for your loss. That was a big thing. Like, look at her. She's still grabbing her heart. It's on the other side, sweet.
I would like to ask, obviously, you talk about the highs and lows and you allude to something embarrassing. Have you ever been involved in a scandal?
I live my life openly, but I can't be responsible for what other people say.
Okay, so you're talked about a lot.
Yeah.
Her Instagram account is open for people to look at.
You're going to slide into the DMs, mate.
I'm not going to slide in with
He doesn't even know
Dragonflies.
what that means.
I just know it's a professional singer. The name Julia Stone comes to my mind. Her from Angus and Julia
Yes.
Stone. She's got a beautiful voice, and so I'm just going to go with Julia Stone.
Okay, Titanic is really confusing me. I mean, who are you? I'm going to say a girl who's sung before, is always watched by the press, has been on reality shows, and I would go with Sophie Monk.
That is great, Danny. That's a really good guess. If I'm not mistaken, Jackie, you're pretty close with Sophie Monk, aren't you?
Very. Oh, we talk almost every day.
Come on, ring her right now and see where she is.
Put her on speaker.
Here
Let's
we
hear this
go.
voicemail.
This is massive. Is the Dragonfly ringing? Best friend would have answered by now. It's ringing out.
It's ringing out.
Oh!
The only thing I would say is that Sophie just would not perform or sing again. You know, the Titanic, the Rose. I was actually thinking Ali from The Bachelorette, who is a singer. I could be wrong and look like an idiot, but I'm locking in Ali.
Our panel thought that one of these celebrities might be behind the mask. Who do you think it is?
This dragonfly loves the country, but the blues are never far away.
Carlton Footy Club, or maybe New South Wales Rugby League team.
Oh, right. I was just thinking a country singer.
Am I an Aussie hillbilly? I'm always trying to pluck the right note.
Pick up
Ooh, yeah, she picks up 4 guys.
4 guys and no guys.
She's obviously on Tinder.
Yeah, maybe she's single.
Yeah.
Dragonflies are on almost every continent. And I spent my time in the toughest jungle.
Spend time in the toughest jungle. Was she on I'm a Celebrity? Get me out of here, maybe.
Escaping from the horror was a relief.
What the hell is that?
Wow, what is that? That's kind of scary.
I don't put up barricades. And I don't like to be judgmental. But sometimes I can't help it.
She walks on water.
What is that? Is that like a city behind her? Yep.
She's an ice skater. That's ice.
Sometimes I still feel like the ugly duckling. With almost 100 reasons for winning the Masked Singer.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine.
I'm excited.
Did you ever dare replace them both in mine? You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I'm back to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I sing you every time. And I like your style. Ooh, you make me wanna cry. And now I'm
Ah.
That
Dragonfly! What a way to start the show!
So good.
well, that's thrown you.
Jackie, what did you think of that?
That was incredible. Amazing. I love that song. God, you'd swear it was Tones and I actually singing it. Your voice sounded so incredible and so different to what we heard last week. So it's thrown everyone on this panel, I think.
I just have to note that I see the Dragonfly and Danny are dressed the same tonight. Yeah, I was like, stop it. Are we having sisters dressed the same?
Oh, what are you saying there?
exactly.
Hello.
I'm just saying.
Whoa.
Prior arrangements
Yeah,
made.
I'm just saying, are we including the family bubble here? That's all I'm saying. And,
Oh my God, that would do my head in.
Danny, talk to me about the clues. You were absolutely transfixed, right?
I'm back. Christy Whelan Brown, who was in Muriel's wedding, like saw her on stage.
She's a brilliant performer.
I've also got Nat Bass. She was on I'm a Celeb, so that's In the Jungle. An X Factor judge talking
Yes.
about being judgmental.
Yeah.
Escaping from the horror. She went from Melbourne to Queensland. Pen drop. Snap Bass.
Jackie, you saw some brand new clues there. Was there anything that got you closer or further away from where you were already going?
Yes, so I'm starting to think, I was thinking, who has been on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, because you did reference the jungle. Escaping from the horror was a relief, and I feel like everyone who gets out of the jungle is always relieved. And then the very last line is what really got me, where she said, almost 100 reasons. So not 100 reasons, almost, which is 99 reasons. And Jo Beth Taylor had a song called
did.
99 Reasons and was in the jungle. Yes! Oh, guess Jo Beth Taylor.
It's a good one. That's a really good one. Ursula, who's behind the mask?
She was a judge on The Voice, right? And then she was talking about the ugly duckling, tragic, you know, but she's always attacked for not being a classic beauty. So it's 100% Celine Dion, and you've always done it for me. Yeah.
Husey?
I'm going to go with the clues. They were in the jungle. I'm going to say that's the Amazon. They escaped the jungle. Jeff Bezos' ex-wife.
The guy who owns Amazon.
Yes, the richest guy in the world.
The singer formerly known as Mrs. Bezos?
I don't know, mate.
Let's see if we can't find out a little bit more about Dragonfly to help you all
hang
get...
on. We need to put to bed this Sophie Monk thing. Can you ring Sophie Monk now?
I'll give her a call.
Come on,
I
give her a
can.
call. We want to just absolutely put this to bed.
She never answers the ever, and I'm not lying with that. She never, ever answers the phone when you call her, but she does call back quite
Come on.
quickly, usually. But she didn't the
Come
other
on.
night.
If she answers, it'd be hilarious.
Yeah, it would be so funny. It would
Does
be
she block
confirmation.
your number?
No, she hasn't blocked my number.
Why does she not answer the phone? She
She
said
never
you're her best
answers the
friend.
phone. Hey, Soph, it's Jackie. Call me back as soon as you can. As soon as you get
She's
this.
screening your call.
Yeah,
She
you
doesn't wanna
need to
talk
call me back right
you.
now. No, she does.
Let's see if we can't get you guys a little closer to the mark here. Let's hear from Dragonfly herself. Could you tell us something about yourself that we don't know?
Internationally, I might be best known for my classical work.
Kylie?
Well, won't you guys look foolish when she takes that off and she's like, yep.
I don't think it's my sister, but Mars Singer would totally do that.
Well, maybe they're correct. Maybe they've got no idea. Would you please thank Dragonfly, everybody?
Who is it?
Our panel thought that one of these celebrities might be behind the mask. Who do you think it is?
I got a text from Sophie.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. Calling Sophie.
You're calling Sophie Monk.
Hey, darling.
Hey. Okay, so everyone thinks that you're the Dragonfly. Well, some people. Husey's convinced.
Oh, God. Do you know how many people have asked me if I'm that moth?
Oh, they've been fine words.
I'm getting paid by Channel 10 for this.
That's my Sophie.
I've survived 3 rounds of The Masked Singer. The longest I've stayed in one place for ages.
Doesn't stay in one place. Is she a carny?
actually washed cars for a living.
She's obviously in the arts. Need a second job.
My goodness gracious me.
In a very classy way, of course. And it's not my only experience with taps.
Is she a plumber?
She's a bit of a drip.
Taps. Tap dancing.
Dragonflies can be found on every continent except Antarctica.
So she's lived in sunny places, nowhere cold.
And that's because I don't like to cover up.
She's modelled in bikinis, wears revealing outfits.
She's a stripper.
And the idea of snow all around scares me.
Why is snow scaring her?
I was the ugly duckling as a child
Is she now a swan? Does she have a long neck?
and pretended to be the world's most beautiful woman.
That's Marilyn Monroe. It's got to be an actress.
Now, I've done my time being told what to do. And I've learned my trade well.
That's John Paul Young.
All I have to do is avoid the spider's webs. Could I win the Masked Singer? I think so. And that would be just ducky.
Ducky? Who's Ducky?
Ducky.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Grab my glasses, I'm out the door. I'm gonna hit this city. Before I leave, brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. Cause when I leave for the night, I ain't coming back. I'm talking pedicure on our toes, trying on all our clothes. Boys blowing up the phones. Drop top and playing our favorite CDs. Pulling up to the parties, trying to get a little bit tipsy. Don't stop, make it pop, DJ, pull my speakers up. Tonight, I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, You build me up, you break me down. My heart, it pounds, yeah, you got me. With my hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. Now the party don't start till I walk in. Don't stop, make it pop, DJ, pull my speakers up. Tonight, I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No,
Dragonfly! Dragonfly, you're just the best! I don't know what was better, your singing or Hughesy's dancing. That was as good as it gets, Dave Hughes!
He can dance.
yeah.
He's busted out a few more moves. Honestly, I can almost hear his kids uninstalling TikTok.
That was the best. That was so good. Danny, did you like that? You love a mirror ball.
You know disco's my thing. That was incredible. We were so blown away and so distracted. Hughesy.
I love the Dragonfly, and it's just, she makes you dance.
Jackie, when you saw that, what did you make of it?
I was just wondering how on earth she pulled that all off, because I don't think people understood how hard that was to do with the choreography she was doing. So I was super impressed.
Ursula, did you like it?
Yeah, and I just want to say what a dead set professional to not just stop and laugh your ass off at what you were saying up here.
Danny Minogue, now you've put the clues together with the performance. What do you think?
Okay, Car Wash. There's a US film called Date Movie, which features Sophie Monk doing a car wash.
That's iconic, that
Yeah.
car wash scene with Sophie.
I don't know, because that could also be actress. So I was thinking my other guest, Christy Wheeler-Brown, who is, theatre. The first time I heard you perform, I thought this is a theatrical voice. There's so many clues that lead to her.
Jackie, what were the clues that you caught onto today?
One of the clues that stood out to me was when I was younger, I pretended to be the most beautiful girl in the world. And I know Courtney Act used to dress up, and she entered the Tiny Tots pageant when he was really little. And maybe because, he dreamed of being a beautiful girl. And Courtney Act has done videos of Marilyn Monroe online. I've just remembered that.
Yeah, that fits.
That's a really good guess. That's a cracking guess, actually. Ursula, did any of those clues spark a new name for you?
Sure did, mate. Obviously, this is Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones.
How do you get there?
Well, she sings beautifully. She's got an amazing voice. And then the whole Antarctica thing, the snow thing, winter's always coming, mate.
Yes.
Oh!
Game of Thrones.
Well, thankfully, to help us get a little closer to the mark, we actually have something from Dragonfly's private collection. Dragonfly has brought something in from the pond.
Bring it on.
Shall we bring it on?
Yes.
Bring out the clue!
Oh, that's a big one.
It's army clothes, is it?
No, that's not army clothes. No, it is.
This is my army issue fatigues.
See, army. It's an army outfit.
Although I did have it altered to fit more tightly.
Danny, what could that possibly mean?
Did she perform for the troops?
Oh, really good one.
Travelled about?
Entertain the
That could
troops.
totally be it.
And what's the gold bow about?
The gold bow's on there because, when you're in the military, you have to put your name on your uniform. So her actual name is on the uniform.
Oh, that's
Take
to cover
it
it
off.
up.
No, no.
Take it off.
Get your hand off there. Get your hand off there, mate. That's going to be terrible.
Does that clue tell you anything, Jackie?
Oh, God, I am sure Sophie has entertained the troops.
Really?
I should know
But if she
this.
had, she wouldn't have got her outfit made tighter, though, would she?
Yeah, she would
Yes,
so
yes,
do it
she
to look
would.
hot. Yeah, there's no way she's entertaining the troops in some baggy green, no.
Danny, who do you think is behind this mask?
I'm going to say this is Sophie Monk.
Oh,
Husey, when you saw the clues, what did you think, mate?
Look, the ugly duckling got me. So they were an ugly duckling, which means they grew into a swan, obviously. And it's a bit Delta Goodrem.
The height's about right.
The height, the musical ability, and Delta has got a very elegant long neck like a swan. So I'm going to go Delta Goodrem. I think it might be Delta Goodrem.
And Jackie, what about you? Who's behind the mask?
swear to God, if it is you, Sophie, I'm going to kill you. Look, I'm going to trust that it's not Sophie, and I'll lock in Courtney Act.
Good one.
Ursula,
Yes.
tell me, who's behind the mask?
I reckon it's Mother of the Dragons, Emilia Clarke.
Brilliant. Would you please thank Dragonfly?
Our panel thought that one of these celebrities might be behind the mask. Who do you think it is?
Okay, Australia, this is it. It's down to Dragonfly and Frillneck. No matter who it is, I can't wait to see who you really are. You're both incredible singers, but we are about to find out your true identity. The singer who will have to show Australia just who is behind the mask is...
Who is it?
Dragonfly! Frillneck, you're safe! Woo! Head backstage, you'll sing another time. Dragonfly, you're such a great voice.
Oh, you're going to find out.
Excited.
This is your last chance, panel. Who is behind the mask, Danny?
I think I might have one. I think this is the lady who's done a famous car wash in a movie.
It was a great scene.
And one of Jackie's best friends, Sophie Monk. Sorry, Jackie. If I'm right, this is going to be so hard for you.
Now, Jackie, I know you're conflicted. Who's behind the mask?
If it's Sophie, I will bow down to you for playing the ultimate prank on me.
But we rang her on this very show a couple of episodes ago, and she said it wasn't her. Remember that?
No,
She just got lied to you. She's lied to Australia. If it's
No,
her.
I'm not gonna lock in Sophie. I'm gonna lock in Courtney Act because she's been in plenty of reality shows and she can sing. So Courtney Act.
Husey?
I just don't believe that Jackie's best friend would lie to her. I don't believe it. I think it's Delta Goodrum.
That would be so good. Ursula?
Well, I said Amelia Clark, but now I think it could be Kylie because she's tiny.
Ha, imagine if it's Kylie.
The ultimate prank.
We just cannot wait to see who it is. We can't wait.
Australia, this is your last chance to get a guess and tell everyone you're sitting with. This is what the panel think. Are they right? We're about to find out. Are you ready? Yeah. You want to do it?
Yes.
Let's go. Take it up. 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 Model TV presenter, Sophie Monk. That is the best prank I've ever seen in my life.
I'm so sorry, darling. I am so sorry. I feel like such an idiot. Oh, do you know how hard that was for me? Huh? Keeping that lie for that long.
Oh, look at you. Your voice is shaking.
I know,
I'm
I
shaking.
feel so bad.
Oh, dear. Don't worry.
Hang on a second. When Jackie was calling you, she was sitting right there on the phone.
Yeah.
Where were you around here taking the phone call?
I sprinted back, took my outfit off and just went, hey.
Oh, my God. I know.
I think it was that
very
high five
good.
myself.
Very good. Very good. You did well.
Thanks.
Sophie, what did it feel like to sing again?
Look, I have to thank my singer genuinely. Like, I was embarrassed to sing in the shower. I haven't sung for like 17 years.
Crazy.
Hang on a second. You've got a platinum record. You've got a gold record. You've got 3 ARIA nominations. Are you serious? You haven't sung in 17 years?
No way. I got burnt by the industry, I think. And I thought, you know what? And Jack always asked me to sing again. I went, never.
That's
and
why
then
I said it wasn't
yeah.
her.
But there's something about the disguise that makes it so much easier to just bring out confidence and because you're not worrying about what people think about you. No one was judging me.
You know what? I was judging you, and I was judging you as being an extraordinary singer. You're brilliant.
I've missed it. It's made me miss singing.
Well, you have just blown me away, Sophie.
Oh, thank you.
I'm so happy to hear you sing again. Could you do it one more time? Would you please thank Sophie Monk, ladies and gentlemen? Please thank our guesting panel, Australia. One by one, our singers are leaving us. Only 7 remain. Who will take out the title of Australia's Masked Singer? To take us out tonight, Sophie Monk, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow our speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, you build me up, you break me down. My heart is down, yeah, you got me. With my hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. Now the party don't start till I walk in. Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blowing speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till I see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No,
Take it off.
It is Sophie Monk!
Let's
have a look at some of Dragonfly's clues. She's on a parade ground because Sophie Monk proudly went to Iraq to entertain our troops. Why the numbers? She's not a triple or quadruple threat. She's a singer, actor, dancer, presenter, and model. That makes her a quintuple threat. And how does Dragonfly make the world a kinder place? She's a vegetarian who advocates for animal rights. What does the Titanic tell us about Dragonfly? Sophie's audition song for the singing competition Popstars was My Heart Will Go On. The car wash scene was memorable, and so was Sophie's car wash scene in the Hollywood film Date Movie. And why are taps hanging in the car? Because Dragonfly was a tap dancer as a child. How could Sophie Monk be an ugly duckling? That's the name of the song she first sang on TV as a child. And before Dragonfly hit the big time, she worked as a Marilyn Monroe impersonator. You got all those, right?